So this team, we know the starting lineup is probably going to be Brook Lopez, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, and I guess either Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton at shooting guard. I like the additions of Joe Ingles. They also brought in Marjon Beauchamp. What do you think of this team? They basically ran it back.
Good. Let me just pull up his roster. Yeah. I mean, a healthy Chris Middleton, they don't lose to Boston.
100%.
So if you don't lose to Boston, didn't it take Boston 7 games without Chris Middleton? So Boston would have had no business in the finals. Milwaukee would have made it. I don't think they would have beaten Golden State. I think it was just their year. But they definitely would have they would have had a shot to reclaim their throne or back up their throne. I think they've got a good team. There's some flaws. It's not too many flaws. I think Bobby Portis should be the starter moving forward. I think Brook is more suited for the bench. I think Grayson Allen's probably the better starter, but once you get into the playoffs, maybe it'll be Pat Connaughton. That's like my single sole issue with Milwaukee is they needed to get a little bit more wing depth, and they kind of got that a little bit with Joe Ingles, he's still solid if he is fully healthy from his torn ACL, which sucks at this age. So, that Schroeder idea was nice. Maybe if they went out and they got one more bench piece, but don't want to forget about Serge Ibaka. It's just Grayson Allen's he's not unplayable in the playoffs, but he's like almost unplayable in the playoffs. Like he's by far their weakest link.
It's just I think age has caught up to Serge Ibaka. Do you believe the rumors about Serge Ibaka being older than he actually is?
Wow, really?
Google this right now. There's so many YouTube videos.
How old do people think he is?
How old is Serge? Is he 34?
Is it really?
He's supposed to be. 32. I think he's
about to be 33.
Then he's supposed to be 36, going on 37. Search this up. Serge Ibaka, real age. Okay.
Yes, I can see. I mean, he doesn't look like 20.
Just Google it. It's a whole thing because he's from the Congo. He has no documentation. Or something like that because of the Congo Civil War. Because of the Congo Civil War. I don't know. I was gonna make a joke like I guess are human bones like trees where like you can see the rings? Like, can you tell a human's age? Probably can. I feel like we're in today's society that we're at a point that like 100% you could figure out what somebody is. But either way, let's talk about I think Bobby Portis obviously is their sixth man. Grayson Allen, he does his thing for them. Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, they kind of split that swing man role. I guess they're going to integrate Marjon Beauchamp into that role eventually. But I wonder, are they not bringing back Jordan Nwora? He has a qualifying offer. I guess he's going to eventually sign it, but Jordan Nwora needs to be brought back. I loved him for them last year. I know he wasn't super efficient, but he's a 6'9" swing man. Guy's got game. But George Hill's over the hill. Javon Carter's going to replace him. Wes Matthews, a veteran, depth guy, mentor. I wonder if Luca Veldoza will be on the roster. But really, the lineup is, Drew Holiday, like I said, either Grayson Allen or Pat Connaughton, Giannis, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. All right, right there, you're throwing Javon Carter. That's your, 8-man rotation, maybe even 9-man Joe Ingles, then the 10th guy you got out there probably. I mean, after you go out 9 deep in this roster, it does get a little bit questionable because if you show, like, you're not going to really be playing AJ Green, Lendl Wigington. He did play a little bit for them when he was a shooter. Sandro or Luca. You're going to be playing basically, I mean, Giannis is going to play a little bit, probably a bit more than he has in the past, but right here you have besides Wes Matthew and Serge Ibaka, you got 3 right here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 deep. That's a good roster, but I do get scared like another Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, or if any of their like core 3 guys gets hurt, this team could definitely be like, not be affected easily.